So good afternoon, everyone. And today's class it will be a continuation of yesterday's class. You all know that these days we are studying about which continent? These days we are studying about which continent? Asia. Very good. Very good. So we are studying about Asia. We studied about the political map of Asia. We studied about the physical map of Asia. We also studied about the river belt, the oceans, the agriculture, what are the agriculture crops, everything in the Asian continent. Okay, we saw that. So that's fine. Great. So now today's class as a continuation, today what we'll be continuing is that basically I will share my screen. Give me a second. So today's class we'll be learning about the climate and natural vegetation. Now what is the climate of Asia? See, climate means nothing. Some place it is very hot, some place is very cold, and some place it is raining. We don't know what time rains, we don't know. Okay, so today we will learn all about Asia. It consists of how many countries? It consists of 48 countries, and 48 countries the climate is completely different. When it is raining in India, in China it will be a hot sun, or when it is a winter season in China, here in India it will be a what is that, summer season. Summer season means very hot, but in China or Russia it will be very cold that time. So that is what we learn about the climate. Now coming to the natural vegetation mean, see, vegetation mean you put some plant and it will come up itself, and you have to pour water for it, for the plants to come up. But natural vegetations mean there are big trees, big plants in the forest. Unite. Do you pour water for these plants? Do you pour water or manure for these plants which grow in the forest? Do you do that?
No, sir.
But how do they grow? They grow by itself. They grow by itself. Naturally they grow. Naturally they grow. They naturally grow because they get enough water from the rain, and they also get enough hot sun. That's why they grow nicely. Thus, these are the two things we will learn in today's class.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now first let me explain about the climate. How is the climate in Asia? Okay. Now you know that the Asia continent, how the Asia continent look like. You remember now, keep the atlas open. I want everyone to keep your atlas open, especially keep the world map or keep the Asia, the continent of Asia open. I want everyone to keep it open. Can you keep it open?
Yes,
if you are,
sir.
yes, good. So now come back. I will show you something very interesting.
Yes, sir. Over.
Yes. See, this is the continent of Asia. We have the continent of Asia here. Okay. So you see, this is a continent of Asia from here till here. This is all the continent of Asia. Here, this is the whole world. The whole earth is like that. And you know that Asia comes under, some part is in the center of the earth, and some part is just above it. That is polar system, we say. So for example, imagine imagine this one. I'll give an example. Wait, I'm sorry. So imagine, you see, this is earth. What is in my right hand? This is earth, and this is my left hand side. This is sun. Sun is here. Okay, I'll give an example. Okay, so you see, this is sun. This is sun. Okay. This is sun and this is earth. So what happens? The earth is rotating like this. The earth is rotating like that. As I said, the sun rays will fall directly where? Here only, no? Center, no? The
Yes,
sun
sir.
rays. So for example, only this much sun. You imagine this, only this much sun. The rays will be where? It will go fall straightly. It will fall here only, no? Straight.
Yes, sir.
It will come on the straight. But will it go on the top? What will happen? Top. Well, the sunlight will fall on the top.
No, sir.
No, even though if it falls, it will be very less. So that is the same thing I'm telling. So the continent of Asia, here in the center part, you see, this is what called the center part. This area will be like India, Saudi Arabia, and this Bangladesh. This area is very hot and a medium climate. We don't have a cold climate here. This part, especially this South India, till this one, till this part is very hot. But as you go from down to yeah, rejoin, Simran. If the screen is black, rejoin. So as we move from down to down south to the north, it will be very, very cold here. This area will be very cold. So when you come here, this southern part of Asia is usually hot. But as you move ahead, it will be cold. You got it? You guys all got it? If you got it, please give me a thumbs up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now let's continue. So it's equator. So from equator, you know what is the equator? Magma, can you please keep yourself mute? Okay, so equator means that is the center of the earth. So almost all of the South India all come under equator. That will be equator is there. Equator is center and polar is there on the top. So all the South India countries, most of the countries in the equator, the center part, or in the polar region. Polar region is very cold place. So variety of climate, we say that we have the coldest land in the world. In the Asia continent, we have coldest land in the polar we have, as well as very hot area, very hot. Like when you come to here down, southwest means Saudi Arabia, Iraq and Iran and all, no? Those areas will be, those countries all full of desert. It will be very hot over there. Okay. And also we have the driest mean there is no water at all. Some lands, so dry land, there is no water. That land also we have. And we have the wettest land. Wettest land mean that land will be always wet. Okay, wet mean, for example, when you during the rainy season, some water will be just water clotting will be happen. So when the water stays in one place, it will be like that place will be always wet, right? So that place always some kind of water will be there. So that also we have in the continent of Asia. That's why we say the climate of Asia is completely different. We have very coldest place. We have the coldest. We have the, see, pay attention to this word. We have the hottest area, hot, very hot. And we have the driest, dry land. And we have cold, very cold. That is called coldest area. And we have wetland. So these are the climate. This is how the land of Asia look like. Now let's go and see it in very detail. I will show you here. So pay attention here. So as you move here, once again, I will show this line. As you move from here, from down, it will be very hot. Usually this area, the blue color here. But as you move ahead from this area to this area are very cold. Especially Russia. Russia is the coldest country in the Asia continent. Okay. So Russia will be very cold because very near to the polar system. The sun rays does not fall directly on Russia. So the sun, for example, sun is here. It will not fall directly on Russia. It will fall here, but here it is not reaching. The sunshine is sun rays is not falling on Russia enough. That's why Russia is one of the coldest country. Okay, now let's continue. The temperature. What do you understand by the temperature? Have you heard about the word temperature? Any of you? Do you know what is the meaning of the word temperature?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me, when and all you heard about the word temperature?
Sir, here
Checking the temperature in
cold
school.
temperature
Yes.
and fever temperature.
Yeah. So when you get fever and all, see, for example, these days we always check your temperature in the school, right? You remember?
Yes, sir.
So in thermometer, we used to check your temperature. The same thing. The temperature of the earth, temperature of the location is also very important. Asia continent, the temperature of the India is not same as the temperature in Russia. The temperature, so all the places also have, like, it's not only you have temperature, the earth, the places, different places also have different temperature. Now we'll see it is different from country to country, region. We saw the how many regions we have. North, South Asia, Southeast Asia, West Asia. So all these places also the temperature is different. They say in January, southern countries are less cold, but northern countries it's very bitter cold. So you see, January, they say in January, which countries are very cold? Can you tell me? January, where it will be cold? They say southern countries, these are called south. Now, in the month of January, this place will be hot. But when you go from here, northern area, the Russia, this place will be very cold, the coldest area. And here where we have Russia, we have Siberia comes here, a little more above. Siberia is the coldest place in the world. Which is the coldest place in the world? Tell me.
Russia.
Siberia.
Yeah.
In Russia country, in Russia, which is that place? Siberia. Tell me.
Siberia.
Siberia. Siberia always cold. It'll be all mist and all the white ice, no? Everything you see, you know, inside the fridge, when you open the freezer, you see,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Ah, like that will be the temperature in
Sir, in
Siberia.
snow place.
Always. Yes?
In snow place, sir.
Yeah, it will be full of snow. It will be full of snow, everything. Good, very good. Okay, Nakma, tell me.
सर
Yes.
सर माहिन बोली उसकी क्लास इकट्ठा हो गई करके
Okay, tell her to rejoin.
Sir, my screen every practical, sir.
So Russia, in Russia, Siberia, work on suck in Siberia. This is the place. Siberia is a place. In Siberia, this place is very, very cold. But it is only in the month of January, okay? But in July, greater part of continent is hot. But in July, almost all the part of Asia is hot. It is not only Russia, but Siberia, except Siberia. Siberia will be always cold, okay? So don't misunderstand that. Siberia will be always cold. But in January, most of the countries in the north will be cold. In that country, Russia, Siberia will be very cold. But Siberia will be always cold. But in the month of July, almost all the countries are hot. Almost all the continent is hot. You understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which month all the continents will be hot? Which month?
July.
July. Very good. Now, which is the coldest place in Asia continent? Which is the coldest place in Asia? Which is the coldest place in Asia? Mubashira, tell me, which is the coldest place in Asia? Or Fakhruddin, tell me.
Siberia.
Siberia. Siberia is the coldest. All of you, please pay attention. Nagma, which is the coldest place in Asia? Nagma. Nagma, which is the coldest place in Asia? Nagma is not there.
Sir, I am tell.
Okay, tell me. Yeah, tell. Okay, Rehan and Mehak. Okay. Amanullah, which is the coldest place in Asia? Amanullah. Umay Tabassum, which is the coldest place in Asia? Tabassum,
Yes, sir.
which is the coldest place in Asia? So the coldest place in Asia is Siberia. Okay, now let's go to the other temperature. How is the temperature in other places? Let's see that also. How the rainfall, how the rain. So see, all the continent, all the countries, it won't rain at the same time. You know that, right? In all the places, it will not same. And for example, in all the countries of Asia, it will not rain at the same time. All the countries will different time. It will be raining. It is caused by why it is raining. Why it is raining? They say it's because you know that that's a summer monsoon is there. Summer monsoon mean it happens during the hot season. For example,
Hi, sir.
This is called summer monsoon. Summer monsoons are southwest monsoon. The warm, moist wind. For example, that breeze will be very hot. Which will be the breeze, no? Sometimes you also get the hot breeze, no? The breeze will not be cold, but the breeze will be very hot. Do you
Yes,
get,
sir.
have you any time? Did you get any time? Have you any time got the hot breeze? Have you
No, sir.
experienced? You are not experienced hot breeze in your life.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why the breeze, when that breeze will be following you on you, it will be very hot. So because of that, sometimes some part of Asia rains. That is called a southwest monsoon. Now, in Western Asia, eastern part of China, Philippines, Malaysia receive rainfall from the tropical cyclones. Now, see, this is a rainfall. Now, the countries like China, Philippines, Malaysia, where the Chinese, they are there. Come on. I will explain you this here. See the rainfall. This is the map. All please pay attention here. Okay, I will explain it. See, above 300 centimeter. Now, above 300 centimeter mean all this color. This color, this is all kind of, what color is this? What is this? Purple.
Dark purple.
Now this is blue, and this is almost pinkish, and this is orange, and this is white. Now this is the lowest rainfall. Where and all you find, this is from low to high. So this place will have low rain. This will have more than that, and that will have little more than that. This will be have more than that, and the last one have highest rain. That place will be always raining. So first, let's see about 300 centimeter raining. Where and all the places? Which are the places you see in the map? Here in Western Ghats. Western Ghats mean you know that this is a mountain area. This area will be always raining here in India, and here India.
सर मुझे सर
Yes.
कुछ नहीं दिख रहा सर स्क्रीन ब्लैक दिख रही है सर
Okay, fine, Simran. You just listen to me. You saw everything in the textbook. Listen to me. Now, two parts. Okay, can you please mute yourself? Please, I think most of you have some internet issue. If you have internet issue, rejoin, or else just listen to me. Everything is on your textbook also. Just see your textbook. As I was pointing out the color. The textbook also, you can see the colors. Textbook, please open to the page.
सर you can
163.
put up your video
Yeah, you can put out the video. 163. Page 163. Page 163. Those who have some issue, please open to page 163. So you see here, so this place, where and all you see that purple color, here will be always too much rain. There will be always raining heavily. This place and all you see India, Western Ghats, Karnataka, some parts, and Meghalaya, and this area also we have rain. And here Thailand, some part, and here all Indonesia islands. This place will be always raining. Okay, we get heavy rainfall from this place. Then next place, which is the lowest, below 25 mean that place will have less rain. They don't have, they won't be raining much time. Especially Saudi Arabia, the Arabian countries will be very hot. So there you don't get enough rain. Saudi Arabian, Iran, then Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, here no rain. And some parts of China and Mongolia, here also there is no rain. And above just the polar system, the Arctic Ocean, there will be always snow, no, this area. So there also, there won't be any rain. So these are some other places. Now between that, there are some places where you can see it. Some places, pink color mean moderate rain. See some places of in pink color. See, for example, this Western Ghats, this area we get enough rain. Here also part of Tamil Nadu. Here this is North India, some parts of Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, UP, this and all area will come. Bangladesh, they also get rain. So this is how the rainfall. Okay, you understand?
yes sir
So this is how the rain is happening. So you should know that which places we get highest rain. So this is only the blue, the dark purple color. Only those places we get so much rain. Other places like 25 mean low only. 20 to 100 mean that is also that is little above. So if you check in your textbook, you can understand by yourself. That's all about the rainfall. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Winter season. What do you mean by winter season? How many of you know what is winter season? Aspasha, do you know what is winter season? Rihan and Mehak, do you know what is winter season? Rihan and Mehak Taj, do you know
No, sir.
what is winter season?
I know, sir.
What tell me, what is winter season?
No, snow is come for. Snow
Ah,
is come.
Yeah, snow is coming. So winter season will be very cold. Usually December, month of December, no? The snow falling season. No, that is called winter season. So this actually the winter season is from Asia, October to March. So for example, this year, 2000, okay, imagine 2021, October to 2022, March will be. Now we are in winter season. You understand? Huh? So winter season starts from
Yes,
October to March. March. Now most of the countries of Asia are in northern hemisphere. North mean most of the countries are just above the equator. No, so those places will be having this climate only. So October to March is the winter season, because those places the sun rays won't be falling much. Why there is winter season? Because the sun won't be falling there. You understand that? Are you getting me? Yes.
Sir.
Okay, fine. The Musk Asia temperature become extremely those places after the winter. So during the winter season, those places will be always very cold, extremely cold. You'll be shivering like this. It'll be like that. You cannot be without just wearing shirt and pant. You cannot stand there. You have to wear warm clothes during those season, especially northern part of Asia, especially in Russia and all. You have to wear a nice jacket or nice sweater. Then only you can live. If you don't wear anything, you will die. That's all. Okay. So what is the difference between this temperature you see? The atmosphere price Central Asia, the wind therefore blow from the land to the sea. During this season, the rainfall happen. How the rain happen? So after the March, what will happen? The rains happens. The wind is blowing from land to sea. For example, this is the land. For example, we have a beach in Chennai, Marina Beach. From the Marina Beach land to the sea, the sea will be blowing to the, now the wind will be blowing to the sea. The wind is blowing to the sea. So when the wind is blowing from land, for example, there is a land is here, and from the land the wind is blowing to the sea, means there won't be any rain. There won't be any rain. Do you understand that?
Yes,
You got
sir.
it? Okay, so for
Yes,
example,
sir.
so there are sea. Now you see, this is imagine this is the land. Now I will show you. Now we have, this is the land. This is land and this is sea. Imagine this is land, this is sea. So from land, the sea, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing, and it goes to the sea, mean there won't be any rain during that season. That is, especially they say, especially during which from October to March is a winter season. During the winter season, there won't be any rain. That is what the prediction. Now let's see what is summer season in Asia continent. So summer season, summer mean, what do you understand by the meaning of the word summer? Can any of you?
Sunny.
Summer mean?
Sir, it will be so hot.
Yeah, correct. Summer season will be very hot. It actually starts from April, month of April. So month of April to September. April to September.
September.
April to September is summer season. So basically in Asia we have two seasons, summer season and winter season. So winter season is from October to March. October to March is winter season. So hot season, summer season is April to September. April to
September.
So April to September is summer season. Then October to March is winter season.
Yeah.
You got it? I want everyone to please take a note on.
Yes, sir.
Please write on your notebook when is winter season, when is summer season. If you are written on your notebook, please give me a thumbs up. Summer season is from April to September. Winter season is from October to March. Now, you know what is happening in the summer season during this period from April to September is a period always rain will be there. Why there will be rainfall? Because the wind, I told no. So winter season, so I told you this is the land, this is the sea. So during the winter season, the wind will be blow from land to the sea. But during the summer season, from the breeze will be the wind will be blowing from sea to the land, sea to the land. So this is just the opposite. So from the when the wind blow from the sea to the land, then there will be a rain. Then there will be rain. Now, do you understand? Did you understand that concept? When do we get rain?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Some of you can one of you, I'm pausing here. Can one of you please repeat what is that?
Sir, your voice is.
Okay. Who wants to explain that? When do we have winter season? When do we have summer season? And when it will rain? When it will rain and when it won't rain? Who can explain to me or explain to the class?
Sir, I will explain in 2 minutes, sir.
Bashira, please go ahead.
Summer season will start in April to September. Winter season will start in October to March.
Okay, good. Now, when the rain happen? When the rain happens, Fakhruddin?
Sir, rain in Asia caused by the summer
I know.
southwest monsoon.
Southwest monsoon, you know that, okay. Now this is one.
Winds. But
See, I explained with an picture, imaginary and all. No. Mubashira.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shavas, now you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Let's proceed with the next. So that's how the rain is happened. So now that is how the climate in Asia. Now let's move to the next part of it, that is natural vegetation. So in this, the first part, what you have to remember is that in Asia, which is the places, coldest places, this one, Siberia. See, minus 51 degree. The temperature is minus 51 degrees Celsius, mean it's very, 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 very cold. It's where the coldest place. Okay. Now, in India, one place received highest rainfall. India, one place in Meghalaya. In Meghalaya, it's a northeastern state. So in India, there we get always, that place will be always raining. So we get the highest rainfall, that is in India, called Meghalaya. Clear? Okay. Okay, now that is all about the climate and temperature, rainfall, everything. Now let's go to the natural vegetation. Natural vegetation mean, what do you understand by natural vegetation? In the beginning of the class, I explained. What is that, Mubashira? The plant that grow by itself.
Yes, sir.
The plant or the trees, they grow by itself because they get enough water from the rain and they get also enough hot sunlight. So that is that land will be so fertile land. The land is good for good. The soil is very good. That's why the trees are growing very, 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 very tall and different trees. So they grow by itself. Okay. So you need not to go. You know, see, in our house, if we have to plant a tree or what is the plant, we have to pour water, we have to put the manure, everything. But in the case of natural vegetation, mean they grow by themselves. We need not to pour any water. We need not to put any manure. That is called natural vegetation. They grow by themselves because of the land soil is good. First one is the land soil is good. Second one is there's good rain because of enough water. Fine. Give me a second. Okay. So we have natural vegetation. These many natural vegetation. So you see different colors in this map. So I'll be showing the pictures of how that land look like. So this is almost how many, we have 7 types of natural vegetation we have. I will show you what is tundra vegetation, what is coniferous forest, what is temperate grassland, what is natural vegetation, what is monsoon forest, how it is look like, monsoon forest, how it will look like, equatorial forest, how it look like, and Mediterranean forest, how it look like. Okay. Okay, give me a second. Let's see. First one, what is the first one? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
What can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me which is
Tundra
the tundra vegetation. So tundra vegetation is a place. See, I'm showing you the place, how it look like. So this is how the tundra vegetation. So this place will look like, see, these plants are there, right? The small flowers. Not anybody is going, no garden is going every day and pouring water to this place. They grow by themselves. So the tundra vegetation area, the place will look like small grass will be there. In that grass, some flowers will be there. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
So what
Yes,
is this
sir.
called? What is this called? The tundra. The tundra vegetation. The tundra vegetation. The tundra vegetation. Good. Next one. Let's go to the next one.
Coniferous forest.
Coniferous forest.
Forest.
See, coniferous forests are like this. See, the big mountains are there. They are also cold place. Like a pine tree, like this oak tree, the trees will be like this. Coniferous forest mean the trees will be looking like this. The plants. Can you see that?
No, sir.
You can see
No,
now.
sir.
You cannot
Sir,
see this.
only there are 4 boxes. Only that only I am seeing.
We are only seeing that. What about others? Shabas, can you see?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So this is the coniferous forest. You can see the coniferous forest here. Next, let's go and see which is the forest. Okay.
Temperate grassland.
Now let me show you some other land. Now this.
Sir, next is temperate grassland.
Yeah,
Steppes.
temperate grassland. Temperate grassland. I'm going to show you. Open. Temperate grassland. Can you see it? Can you see the temperate grassland?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, grass
Yes,
is here.
sir.
Grass is there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that
Sir,
land
I'm
will be.
seeing this.
Yeah. So that is very beautiful, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So some land will be looking like that. Okay. Next, let's go to.
Sir, skin is black, not come anything.
Please wait. It will be restored fine.
Sir, next is desert vegetation.
Next, we have desert vegetation.
Yes, sir.
Desert vegetation. The desert vegetation will look like this. See, can you see the desert vegetation?
Yes, sir.
How is it?
Copters.
It looks so beautiful, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is so desert mean these plants will go only in desert land. This kind of the desert land will be in these trees. They grow by themselves. That small. It will be very short. They grow only in desert land. This is called a desert vegetation. Okay, desert vegetation is done. The next one is monsoon forest.
Monsoon forest.
Can you see the monsoon forest now?
Yes, sir.
Wow,
No,
this
sir.
is
Big trees.
yeah,
Yes,
big
sir.
trees. These are also the land will be very good. They are very fertile land.
I am sir is
Like
picture.
yeah, like arecanut trees, coconut trees, they all will grow only in the monsoon land. Okay. Then we have yeah, very long.
Forest, acute forest.
Then we have the equatorial forest.
Artificial forest.
Equatorial. Can you see equatorial forest?
No, sir.
You cannot see. Okay. Once again, equatorial forest. Give me a second.
I can see now, sir.
Yeah. Equatorial forest are very thick forest. They grow. There are big trees. The trees will be very big. In this forest, usually animals and all they live inside the forest. Okay. They're very good fertile land. They are very good land. Okay. Then we have the last one is Mediterranean
Vegetation.
vegetation. You see, this is also look like we see this is also like a desert vegetation only. Some place we have the trees.
Not
You know,
seeing.
you cannot see
No, sir.
Mediterranean vegetation. Now you can see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
No,
this is
sir.
called Mediterranean vegetation. Mediterranean vegetation place will look like they are kind of mixed. Okay, dates, trees and all, everything, dates and all will grow from this land. Fine. So that's all about so this is how the vegetation. So these, what and all the forest you saw, those trees and those plants, they grow by themselves because of the land, because the land is different, because the fertility of the land is different, because some land they don't get enough water, some they get good water because of that. Okay, so that's all about the vegetation. Now let's come back to the map and see in the map which are the places we have those vegetation. Can we see that? Come, now I'll show you in the map. Now tundra vegetation. Now I'll show you in the map what is in tundra vegetation. So the white color, all are tundra vegetation. You remember how the tundra vegetation look like?
Yes, sir.
How it look like? It's kind of a very cold place, right? Only in the
Yes, sir.
cold place, some small plant, that yellow color plant, you remember? That is the one tundra vegetation. Then coniferous forest. What is coniferous forest? That pine tree, no? The very tall tree, tall green color.
sir.
The second
Yes,
picture.
sir.
Yeah.
Very
So the
long.
coniferous, the tree. That is also cold place only that will grow, coniferous forest. Then temperate grassland. You remember the grassland? Where and all we
Yes,
have
sir.
grass. The grassland I show you. That place we have only the grass. Grassland where we have. Can you find out here grassland? Here this area and all grassland. Then desert vegetation. Desert vegetation, all white color. See Saudi Arabia and all desert land. There all the plants will be very small and they will height will be very small. See this place is desert vegetation. Then monsoon forest. Monsoon forest are it's a forest where nice animals also they grow up. It will be raining always. A lot of rain happen in that forest also. So monsoon forest, all India, most of the places in India is we have monsoon forest. India we have some parts of China here and all monsoon forest. And the equatorial forest. What is equatorial forest? Do you remember? Equatorial forest. You remember the second one? They are very thick forest. They are very thick forest. They are trees are thick forest. The trees are very big. So those trees, those forests, these are those areas. See in some Western Ghats, Karnataka, some Kerala, those parts are Western Ghats. All of that area only thick forest. And here in Meghalaya, those area also thick forest. We have China and Malaysia, some part of this island all we have thick forest. And last, we have the Mediterranean forest. See, some parts of Turkey, we have Jordan, those places. We get fig trees and all. No, you have the fruit of fig tree. Have you seen fig trees? Fig fruit. So those dates and all you will be getting from these places. They are Mediterranean forest. Fine. So that's all about the natural vegetation.
Okay, sir.
Natural vegetation. Now let me stop. So once again, so I have explained everything in well, what you have to do is spend some time. Also read by yourself. Read by yourself as you go above here. See, once again, tundra vegetation means it is found in the Arctic coastal area, cold areas only we have tundra forest. So they are almost covered by snow, ice. Okay. So when you see that mountain, some mountains are covered by ice, and down you have the small plants. That is a tundra vegetation place. Then again, coniferous forest. Coniferous forest, we have taiga forest. We also call there also this softwood trees, the pine trees, the tall tree you saw, right? They grow like that, the
Yes,
tall
sir.
green tree. So that is called the
Sir,
coniferous
Christmas
forest.
tree.
The trees, pine trees are found in
Sir,
coniferous.
like Christmas tree, no?
Yeah, like Christmas tree, like Christmas tree. See, this is called so taiga. This is how coniferous forest look like this Christmas tree. No.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And the temperate grassland, you saw how the grassland will look like, you know it. Then the desert vegetation, some plants, only some plants will go in desert, like a tarl. They are thorny. Though those plants which grow in the desert are all will have thorns. You see thorns? Did you see the thorns? They'll be poking you. So
Yes,
that are
sir.
push. Yeah. They are thorny. Then monsoon forest, you know it. They are rainy. That will go where the place very highest rainfall. Only in those place we have that one. And the last, so monsoon forest we have also animals like deer, elephant, tiger. They all grow up there. Equatorial forest. See, equatorial forest is a very thick forest. In that forest we have elephants. Bamboo tree. Bamboo trees are usually found in equatorial forest. Fine. And the last one we have Mediterranean forest. So that's all about the our this one vegetation, natural vegetation and the land.